Say that again. Back to the land of the sun, man.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing
What
good.
the heck? You ready to finish that truck up or what?
Yep.
Yeah? Damn, you're getting tall. You're getting taller than me now. What the hell? How tall are you?
6 foot-ish.
6 foot. So do you have a permit yet? No
Yep.
way. You actually have your driver's permit?
Yep. Got it like 2 weeks ago.
Nice. Okay, did you hear that? The kid's got his permit. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, so it's time to get back on Wes's truck. So we'll go over that and get started shortly. All right, new day. Wes is back.
Yep.
You excited, Wes?
I am.
Why are you so excited?
Because we're getting ready to work on my truck.
Nice. I love it. Jimmy's here.
Yes, I am.
And it's Jerome, right?
Yes.
Jerome is here from Canada, and he is not French Canadian. He is actually French. I just wanted to introduce him. He's going to be hanging out. He's going to go to Jimmy's shop with us and check that out. But Wes, it's time.
Let's do it.
It's time.
Let's roll that motor over to the back of the tow truck. Try not to just wreck my truck as you go through there. That's a 6-button bronze clutch.
Translate that semi-race.
Don't cut your leg there with that there flywheel. You've already got enough cuts from the junkyard yesterday. This is a full race clutch. That's what this is.
I like it.
You don't even know. You haven't even drove it.
No, I have no idea.
This clutch is going to teach you a thing.
What is
it? That.
Sounds
Yeah,
fast.
This clutch will break you of every habit you haven't formed yet.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta go down.
Are they all lined up?
He doesn't know that.
I thought so.
He's got one of them lined
He'll
up.
figure it out.
That's
He'll
right.
figure out that it only goes one way. That's these kids, you know. They have to do that, right? Jerome? They have to learn. Oh yeah.
They have to put their hand on the burner.
He's learning. Just another beautiful day in Havasu. We've got everything loaded up. We're getting ready to head over to Jimmy's house. Hopefully he's ready for us. I'm gonna make Wes ride on the back. He doesn't get to do wild and crazy stuff in Ohio. We gotta do some wild, crazy stuff once in a while. Make him get on the back and hold his baby all the way there. How was your ride, kid?
You don't drive very well. I made it though.
Is this the first time you ever rode on the back of a truck?
Yeah. One of these trucks, yeah.
Did you lose your phone?
No, I still got my phone.
He's all worried about losing his phone. See? Excited. Oh, look, it has a power booster on it. I wonder if it's any good.
Let's try it.
We will. The other one we got's a little bigger than that.
And brakes are
And I
optional.
think it's a direct mount firewall thing, but we'll put the master cylinder on it. That has like a little ratio kind of thing. We may end up changing it. I don't know. We'll see.
Brakes are optional.
I need to find that little piece. Maybe it's in the other motor. For the oil to go in here. There's fitting that goes in there. I gotta find that. And what else do I gotta find? The motor mounts are on there. You brought the radiator.
Yes. Yes, you'll get burned.
So I'm thinking we'll probably zip the hood off
Yeah,
and just set that thing right in there.
I like that.
I think we're ready.
I like it. Let's do it.
Then it's out of the way.
Okay.
Get some wrenches, kid. Let's go. They don't have standard wrenches in France, do they?
That's right.
When we have American machinery, yes, we have.
How about the British, the Wentworth? Do you have Wentworth?
Oh,
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Yeah. What is it? Rover and Triumph and.
Hey, we don't speak that language in this shop.
Yeah, Jimmy, that's a 4-letter word.
That's
around
right.
here.
That's right.
Do you know what that is?
Triumph?
Wentworth.
No.
So you have American, you have Standard, and then you have Wentworth. Look it up.
Okay.
It's horrible. Yeah, nobody's ever heard of it. It's a horrible thing. It's it is. It's not quite metric, and it's not quite standard. And it's special wrenches you have to have for a Rover and a Triumph. Kind of on over here.
we're on
You
over here
set
too.
it down a little. A little more. Good. All right, Wes, get underneath. Cat scratch fever. Man, that actually fits. See all that mock-up work you did.
Paid off?
Yep. What was that? That was 2 years ago.
Year and a half.
Yeah. You've almost growed up.
Almost. Still not the power tools yet.
Nope. You might get to use one when you get your license.
I can't wait.
The motor?
Oh god, this is so much easier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? You think that's probably the right move, to come up here and tighten it where you've got room to swing the ratchet?
Maybe. Take me out making smart decisions.
Now what's the effort?
Ow! There's an engine in the way.
Now it's about a 2, huh?
It is.
Maybe it was your
That's nice.
maybe it was your use of the wrench that was causing you all that hate and discontent and that hurt.
Almost. It's getting snug.
Somebody's got to steer. Who's driving this machine?
How am I on your side?
This way.
Straighten out. Perfect. Perfect.
Keep going, keep going. A little further. Yep. There you go. Set the rack. Rack it up. So we're trying to cut a hole in the floor here. Jimmy's struggling. 4-inch hole saw. You got metal all over you.
Oh,
but you
yeah,
got
it's-
nothing done.
I'm
Except
halfway.
for 2 bits
I'm
room.
halfway
One
through.
bent, one broke,
So you're saying use the snap-on bits? Is that what you're telling me? Not the Chinese
and use 1/4 inch. He's gonna make
Third.
He's gonna make Wes break this one too.
Don't break my bit.
Go slow.
Okay.
Go slow.
I don't like slow, but I have to do slow.
Well, that was painful. How's your head?
It hurts.
I heard that.
Yeah, I thought that.
All right, I think we're ready to put a transmission in now that the hole is cut. What are you doing?
Put my shifter in it.
Transmission in.
Yeah.
Transmission's going in.
Yeah.
Hopefully for the final time.
Yeah.
We put the right release bearing in. We had the transmission in and out half a dozen times. Boy, we sure made a mess out of this. Shook the dirt off of it.
As you were cutting it, it was dumping
Yeah, that's
rust and
good.
dirt out every corner.
That's good.
Yeah.
Cleans it up. It'll shake out all the way to Ohio when
I
you
know.
drive it home.
I might need 2 spares for the rear.
All right, we've been way too long on this project. Wes, he's been struggling. What are you doing, kid?
I don't
Tightening
know.
there, huh?
I don't know. I know I'm tightening a bolt. Don't know what it's for.
Boss member bolt.
Trans mount.
How many you got? 4 of them?
4.
Look, Jimmy's already getting in behind you. He doesn't realize that's 15 now because you swapped his socket for a 17. So now he's upset again. Anyway, we're done with this thing. We're going to be back on it tomorrow, and maybe we can get some brake lines, a few things run, but that's it for today. Well, it's a new day. Heading over to Jimmy's, see what Jimmy and Wes have got done.
Morning.
McKay's playing today, driving the old 1940 Chevy truck. You got this thing running yet?
Almost.
What are you doing? You're just unwrapping,
Out seats.
unwrapping your seats. Gift wrapping.
Yeah.
I love it.
The other one came apart way easier.
Yeah? Who wrapped those up? Yeah, that was nice of
Jimmy or you, I don't know.
them. You get parts this morning or what?
Yep.
You worked on it all last night, or did you just take pictures and send to your girlfriend?
No, I got a fuel tank drilled and
Oh, well,
Clamped
check it
in.
out. Oh, nice.
yeah.
Actually hustling, I like it. Cool. Jimmy's got him over here just at going to town. Going to town. How's this coming, buddy? Huh?
It's going along.
Yeah? Are you learning anything? Uh-oh. Bolts are flying.
Dropping his nuts.
Bolts are flying out. He's shaping. I can see him shaping there in that hole. What are you doing, Jimmy?
I'm making holes.
Nice. So if you want to see what these guys are doing, jump over to Jimmy's channel because he's filming this for his program. He's been working with Wes. They've got the fuel system in. It's looking really good. And let's see, what else? I don't know. The should be some wiring going on. We'll get on a master cylinder. And oh, Wes did this intake, did a nice job, got that all set up. So yeah, we'll be putting a radiator in later on, and I don't know, I'll bring you back in when we're running with this thing. We'll have Wes take us for a test drive on his learner's permit. All right, Wes, so I'm here at the world famous.
How's it going, Wes? I got a little bit of rundown on you. Sounds like you're a kart racer and you're building a truck. Actually, a really cool truck. So good luck with that. Keep it greasy side down and have fun building it. You're going to cherish these years for the rest of your life, and you got a good mentor here. So take care. Thanks for watching the show.
All right, Wes, that was for you, bud. All righty, so we've been working on this motor install all day. We got that done. One of our viewers, a guy named Don, lives up the street from me. He stopped by a while back after seeing Wes's little project truck. It was probably a year ago, and said that he had some hoods and I don't know, maybe some other parts. So I'm getting Wes right now, and we're gonna go by and see what Don's got. Maybe we can get Wes a decent hood. You ready, Wes?
I'm ready.
What the heck?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Okay, Wes, you're negotiating this deal. Our gang. Vans. That is so 70s. So 70s. Dawn! What are you doing, Dawn? You getting the swimming pool ready for us?
Yeah, I'm the kid.
He's
He's 15, really?
yeah,
What's your name?
I'm Wes.
Wes. Yeah.
He's all grown up now, Don. Like
I seen this
when we
guy
started
on the
this
videos.
project.
Hi, Jim. How you doing?
Jimmy's
Good.
famous.
Oh, yeah, you're.
So, yeah, when we
Oh,
started
okay.
this, Wes was like, yeah, whatever. You want a truck?
Well, they grow in spurts, right?
Yeah, true story. But yeah, now we're trying to figure out where to put the seat because the kid's like not going to fit in the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be a problem. We built a truck like that, and that was my problem with it, was that people 6 feet tall just
Yeah, so
don't
with the truck you built with your son, what year was it?
63. It
63?
was a 62 on a 63 chassis, but
Yeah, well, Wes's is a 66,
there's a
65.
picture of it right there.
Oh, yeah. See that, Wes? Look at that truck.
cool.
Look familiar?
That out.
Pretty sweet, huh?
He had a head-on collision with that right here on this corner.
Oh, my.
And it rolled up the left. It rolled the left fender under, and it ruined the grill and the bumper, of course, and the.
Oh, is that the picture of it right there where
yeah,
it's smashed?
right there.
Yeah.
And the lady's insurance company gave me 15 grand and let me keep the truck, and I
nice.
was able to fix it for about
Yeah, for-
$1,200.
For 15 grand, you're able to fix it, no problem, right, Don?
Yeah. Okay.
Wes is a fan.
Yeah.
He's a big old fan.
There you go.
Thank you.
Large.
Nice.
Thank you. Check that out.
Yeah, that's faster than anything in Ohio, ain't it?
Yep. Alright, so I'm in desperate need of a hood for my truck.
You
I heard
are.
you might have one.
That's what I heard. I wasn't sure if you needed a hood or not. I volunteered those hoods because I had them from that project there.
So they were leftovers from your son's
When-
project?
yeah, when you start to build something like that, you end up with more trucks and
That's
spares.
ironic because that's how Wes ended up with his truck.
Okay.
I started building one, and
Yeah,
pretty soon
spares.
I had enough to put another one together, so I gave it to him.
Yeah, I think we went through about 3 or 4 trucks. The 62 chassis, the truck was right when we got it. Big back window and a short fleet side bed. But the 62 chassis, somebody had cut a C-notch in it in the back and hadn't
Reinforced
finished it.
yeah.
And finished it. In the front, they cut the torsion bars for
my.
that set of headers that's sitting over there by the fence. They wanted to put a set of headers on, so they cut the torsion bars off.
Oh my.
So when I got to looking at that chassis, it's like, no, I want the 63 and newer chassis.
Right. Yeah, which is what's under your truck. That's non-torsion bar. It's
regular
standard,
ladder chassis. The 60 to 62 is an X-frame, and it's got torsion bars on the front and really strange-looking front ball joints that bolt on. But yeah, I got a couple of
hard to
hoods
get
over
parts
here.
for.
They were the last parts I saved because I knew that everything else for one of those trucks is available but the hood in reproduction.
What do you think, Wes?
It's together right here.
Yeah.
Mine's open about that much all the way through here. And the sides are ripped out of it.
Even that blue one's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Well, you're taking them both, right?
Yeah, he pretty much has given you no choice, but you got to take them both. You can't have one. You got to have them both.
I'm sure Merlin will find a use for the other one.
So you'll have a white hood and a blue hood. You can put your blue hood on for Sundays. Actually, it's got pretty good patina too, a little lacquer checking, but it's white underneath.
A hole in for the tunnel ram or
Yeah, so when you
blower.
exactly when you go to cut the hood for the blower, you'll have one to cut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one I noticed has some bondo on it.
Well, Don, what's the price on them?
The price is, get them out of my yard.
You think you can afford that, Wes?
I don't know. I may owe you an ice cream sometime.
He'd probably take you up on that. Maybe when you get the truck running, you can come pick him up and take him to ice cream.
Yep.
There you go.
Well,
Cool.
you know, everybody's got an obligation to help the next generation.
It's a
you
true
know,
story.
Get by in life.
See, Don gets it. He's helping the next generation. And as hard as it is to find kids that even want to do this stuff, it's really cool that Don saw the truck build over a year ago on the channel and then stopped by my house and said, hey, I may have some parts for that. So I've held off bringing Wes by for over a year. Don was surprised when I knocked on his door this morning to set this up. So pretty cool. We'll get these things loaded up and get back on the project. Well, would you look at that? I didn't even have to do anything. Jimmy and Junior got it all.
Oh, are we going sideways or all the way?
I don't know.
It don't matter. We'll piggyback them on there. We ain't going very fast. You're riding on the back anyway. Remember?
I know.
Remember?
I very much do remember. You hit every single bump you could.
I did it on purpose.
Yep.
And I laughed at Jimmy. I said, you remember when you used to do this with your brother and you both had bloody noses when you got to where you were going because you were fighting?
I guess we picked up a few leaves, huh?
Yeah. Imagine that from those trees.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Okay, no problem.
Yep.
I hope your truck runs good and you have a great trip back.
Yeah. It'll look good on there.
Well, Wes, how did you do? You got a free t-shirt.
I got a t-shirt. That's all I care about. I mean, no. We got some hoods.
Dude, you're a millionaire in hoods.
Yeah,
man.
you did good on the old hoods. That's this little light blue, and that thing will sand up and be real nice. And there's a little bit of white under it. More blue parts, blue and white. At least we're sticking to a theme.
Yeah.
That's right. We got a theme.
No,
Even the white one is pretty nice. It's got that little Bondo spot there, but yeah.
That's cool.
4 days now.
Put it in neutral.
Yeah, make sure it's in neutral. Don't run nobody over. It's running, Jimmy.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
Well, Jimmy, you feel like you've built another C10?
Yet another one.
Yet another one. Built one for your brother.
Yep.
One for your mother. One
Yep.
for your nephew.
Yep.
What the hell, Wes? Tell me about this truck. What do we got going on here?
So, it all started out. The white here, the doors, everything. That was a camper.
So what was that? C what?
It was a C30,
Okay.
and then I stole the frame off of Merlin's truck.
Which was a C20.
It's a C20.
Long bed.
Yeah. And then we cut the roof right there. And then
Which came with what? The VIN number, which is right here, which made it a 66
C10.
C10.
So I have a C10 2030.
C10 2030.
So we welded them together right there because the C30 camper had a hole right through the back. So you could walk from the camper into driving.
So the C10 was a big back window Texas truck, and it was so rusty that we decided not to use the front of it.
Yep.
And then the bed halves I just had, and you and Jimmy basically salvaged the long bed rails, right?
Yep.
And then the long bed tailgate and the front of the bed, and you built this bed from scratch, right?
Yep.
So I had a little boo-boo, and I rolled it off the trailer and smashed the hood, but the hood's really rusty for some reason. And then Dawn, right?
Yep.
Dawn hooked us up with a couple hoods.
Yeah.
So why did you decide to go with the blue one?
Because that one has like a 1/4 inch deep hole from the Bondo chipping off, and it has a dent in the front. And the blue one, if I sand it down, it's white underneath,
Okay.
so it'll match the white and the blue and go
Okay. So
perfect.
you'll have blue on the tailgate, blue on the front of the bed, blue on the cab, a little bit of blue on the hood, and then the rest will all be white.
Yeah.
Well, let's get this hood mounted on here. And let's lube them hinges. And then let's carefully see how she closes. We may adjust that some more. Get some more wire up there. I don't know. It's probably too late for all that. Oh yeah. Bring it down, Jimmy. How's our adjustment? I'm probably a little far back. Push that side down a little. It's got to come way forward. Okay, one more time. Now we're gonna go take it for a spin around the block.
A spin or a drive?
A spin.
Okay, I'm in.
We're gonna spin it. Dude, we got a light on. Check it out. I left the park lights on.
Is it even plugged in?
No. How's that light on? We got a light on.
Alright.
We got a ghost light on. You know what it is?
What is it?
This is great.
What is
Like,
it?
you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. So we got a light on here. This is a ghost light.
Alright.
Okay? It's not even hooked up. Okay? So when I open the hood, that wire
Oh, it's
is
touching.
touching right there. Ah, that's good
Let's
stuff.
not spin it too hard. It might explode.
That's the only light on the whole truck that works. So here's Wes's beauty.
You want me to guide you out?
His door's shut good.
Yeah, I do.
This clutch is not really a slipper.
Yeah?
It's kind of an in or out.
Okay. It's just ready to go.
Well, it's a bronze button, so
Yeah.
if you're gonna slip it, you'll have to rev it kind of high.
Yeah. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Say that again. Feels pretty good.
We smell like we're on fire.
Yep. I want the brakes on fire.
I like it.
What was that your face said?
I almost hit my head on the window. I almost cracked it.
You're going to jail.
I know I am. Or a set of tires every time I drive it.
Probably that too.
How's it run?
Kid's going to jail. He's going straight to jail. They're going to take away his truck, and they're going to be piping him daylight.
With
I know.
2 flat tires, because I did too many burnouts.
Dude, it's easy.
Yeah, it looks.
Quarter 450. Like, it just...
Wow.
There was no clutch or nothing. We just rolled on.
Are
the
you
throttle.
serious?
Just rolled on the throttle, and it just
lights. That's awesome.
All right, I'm gonna let the kid drive it back to the house. The brakes are starting to feel better.
All right.
So now it's Wes's turn. He had a request. What was it? What was the 3 things you wanted to do?
I can't remember the 3, but I can remember the 1, and it was to do a burnout.
Oh gosh. So he wants to do a burnout. So
I want to do a burnout.
we'll let him do a burnout in front of Jimmy's house. He's barely had his permit. What?
3 weeks, maybe.
3 weeks. This
2
is.
weeks? I don't know.
Is it against the law for me to endorse you doing a burnout?
I don't
I'm
think
sitting
so.
right here.
I don't think it's bad.
Okay, take it easy. Let's get to the house. Well, there's one burnout. The throttle's touchy, so. You want to idle it around the block one more time?
Sure.
Let's idle it around the block. Don't get the police called on us. We don't have no license on this truck. How's it feel?
Feels like a truck.
Yeah, kind of
Wow.
cool, huh?
Yeah.
You know, you built this thing with your own hands,
Yeah,
right?
I'm kind of nervous right now.
Yeah, well, you should be. A lot. You want to slip that clutch a little more.
Yeah.
You let it out rather than just jump it out.
Alright.
The brake gears and the trans. You gotta control the clutch.
It's kind of touchy. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, it's sensitive. And that habit you've got with your foot on the clutch, you want to
Yeah.
get rid of that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, it goes to the side. When you're ready to push the clutch in, you get on the clutch. You want to shift a standard transmission to where it feels electric.
Yeah.
Your passenger doesn't even move in the seat. It's just fluid shifting.
Yeah.
That's when you get good with the clutch.
Alright.
Look at that smirk.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
It's so happy right now. Horn works. Alright.
Oops.
Yeah, so you're letting the clutch out too fast and you're throttling too much.
Yeah.
Still too fast on the clutch. Let Jimmy go by. Now, what you're going to want to do is you kind of wind it up and kind of sidestep the clutch a little bit, but then you immediately take your left foot
Jump to the brake.
and go to the brake
Okay.
and kind of control it and just kind of let her spin, but don't get the RPMs clear to the rev limiter. Just manage it and then when we get up here, step in on the clutch and back to the brake with your right foot, and then we'll idle it in the driveway. You think you can do it?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Okay.
That was fun.
That was all you, kid. Do not let your dad see that video.
Not bad. Not bad for a first timer.
Video.
Alright.
That's so
How about let's make a deal. I'll do one with him sitting in the passenger seat.
Brian, I did not allow that. He did that all by himself. We're gonna cut the lessons out. Well, what do you got to say for yourself, kid?
Let's go get some new tires.
I think it's time for tires. What do you think?
Or rotate them so I get more tread in the back. That was fun.
Not bad for a first timer.
It's hard to beat that smile right there.
Your
Right?
neighbors now hate you.
Whatever. No, they're good neighbors.
We have good neighbors.
Yeah, we do.
Most of them weren't home. By the time they realize the smoke's already gone, the police have been called.
Yeah.
We're at lunch.
Exactly. That's right.
Something I've noticed about this kid since he's been here, he's had his permit, what, 3 weeks now?
I think so.
Almost 3 weeks. Okay, we've been making him drive us around. What have you been driving? The 29 Model A,
Yep.
your pickup a little bit,
Yeah.
the Civic,
Yeah.
Honda Civic. Honda Civic's a stick shift. And turns out Wes has got some really bad stick shift habits. Granted, he does know how to drive a stick shift just enough to get himself going down the road.
I know the basics to get going and go. And
So what have you drove that's had a stick shift?
a 1956 Triumph TR3.
Okay, Triumph TR3, that's a fun car. Let me
Yeah.
know in the comments what you think about that hot rod.
And then Jimmy's Honda Civic.
So what was the first stick shift you ever drove?
The Triumph
The
TR3.
Triumph TR3. So
Yep.
your dad was teaching you how to drive?
Yep.
Okay, so what was he telling you when you were learning how to drive? What do you remember?
Nothing really. I jumped in and took off the tractor engine.
Tractor engine. So you've kind of been sidestepping the
Yeah.
clutch, so to speak. So
Yep.
you basically, something I see is you have terrible clutch control and you basically just keep dumping the clutch. And I caught you resting your foot on it. That is a big no-no. So we're gonna set him up with a stick shift teacher because I will just beat him. I'm gonna turn somebody else loose on him and let them teach him how to get rid of all these nasty habits. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. And it's gonna be a surprise what you get to drive. So let's get. All right. So I'm here with Wes in the little mini truck, and Miss Desiree is gonna be his stick shift driving instructor. Well, I spoke too soon about the yardstick, so Desiree's got the yardstick already in her hand. So Wes, I can already tell you in this truck you cannot sit 36 inches away from Desiree, so you are within reach.
Everybody's within reach. Okay, so we're gonna go about halfway up this hill.
About like this.
Yep. Okay, you get into first gear. Okay, so some gas with the clutch. Try not to slip the clutch. Let's see what you're doing here. Good job. Hey. Oh.
Oops.
My kids were learning to drive. I took them on this hill and I made them do that like at least 5 times, just inching up. Just releasing the clutch.
Yeah. What do you think of that clutch and brake?
Doing good. But see how like when you let out your clutch,
Yeah.
because of the gear you're in, it slows you down as well.
Yep.
And sometimes that's all you need to do, so you have more control with the stick shift than you do just an automatic. Good job. Taking directions well. Congratulations.
Well, how did he do?
You did good.
Get me out of here.
Hey, do you leave the keys in the ignition?
Yes.
I was leaving him for it.
Ah.
So, do you have bad habits?
Not anymore. Yeah, I do.
You have bad habits?
Yeah, I do.
Tell me what your bad habits are. Let's see if I identified them right.
My foot on the clutch.
Okay, so that's clutch foot resting.
And
Okay.
then I slip it too much.
You slip it too much.
Slip it too much.
And then what's your other thing?
What, braking? That? Yeah. Clutching and
So,
braking.
Clutch in first, brake.
Yeah. So he
Because
rolls up
he-
to a stop and then it kind of chugs.
Yeah.
Because yeah, he needs to stick in the clutch and then brake.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, from there you can downshift, you can upshift, you can,
Yep.
you know, you have choices. So, but like that needs to be an automatic thing, that the clutch is always going in first.
How many times did
Always.
he get the yardstick?
Well, it was like kind of difficult to even
I
get
got
this
it once to the
yardstick.
finger as she was trying to like maneuver it around to smack me.
Oh. I'm like, well, you know, my arms
Yeah.
are actually long enough in this thing, I could just slap your leg, so.
I'm just gonna slap you.
Well, maybe we'll have to work him a little more and get him some practice before he goes home, because
Well,
when he gets in his truck, they're just going to be on the
that's
highway
what
driving.
I was hoping to get him in his truck, because like he needs to learn that, and I'm trying to teach him that there's a catching point on every single vehicle.
Yep.
So the first thing you do if you get into a new vehicle, see where the clutch catches. Sometimes they're up high, sometimes they're almost to the floor, sometimes they're in the middle. He was guessing at what the shifting pattern was, and I was like, we don't guess. We're not going to roll out into the street and you don't know where's first or where's reverse.
I'm
Yes,
guessing,
we do.
I'm guessing first gear is somewhere around here, right?
So
Right here.
I'm
That's
like,
funny.
yeah, if you get into a vehicle and there's no pattern on the shifter, stick it in a gear and
Try
figure it
it.
out where you're at. Yeah, find first and then find reverse. So that way, then you should pretty much
Those are
know.
the two you don't want to hit going down the road. First and reverse. Ying, ying. No more reverse. It's gone.
But yeah, no, he started to not like keep his foot on the clutch.
Yeah, that's a filthy hard habit to break, but that's the worst one you can have, because that will smoke your clutch and your throttle bearing. Like it'll burn it right up.
Your clutch like every 50,000
Yep,
miles.
it'll burn it up. Everybody that's gone through a clutch while they've been learning how to drive stick shift, that's the habit that they haven't kicked.
And
So
some of them never kick it.
no, yeah, I've seen adults that think they know how to drive stick and they still drive with their foot on the clutch.
Yeah, his biggest issue is going from first to second. His hoof just rests right on that clutch.
His hoof. You hear that? You got hooves.
Well, yeah, look how small the wheels are compared to my feet. That's a 30-inch tire.
Well, that takes care of the wheels and tires. These are Aero ultralight dirt track rims wrapped with Hercules HP 4000s. And I don't know what size tire it is, like a 275/60. It's got a lot of meat under it, so should get some traction. But yeah, looks really good. I think Wes will like that. Alrighty, so the other thing I got to do to this thing is this power brake booster. This truck is equipped with factory power brakes, which is pretty cool, rare option. But this booster is bad and we can't find one, so we would have to probably have it rebuilt or something like that. So what we're going to do, I've ordered an aftermarket kit and we're just going to put it on. But yeah, I think the kid did pretty good on this little LS swap. Looks pretty good. The tires look really good. Interior looks really good. He's got carpet in it now. Pretty impressed. So yeah, doors fit good. Should be a good little truck for him for a while. I hope he doesn't wreck it. It sure makes a lot of power. But let's get this booster. You got a parking brake. This parking brake assembly is out of a 72 Chevy. Seems to work pretty good. What I did was I welded the tabs on here. Had to do it out here on the ground without a hoist, but yeah, there's tab up there. That's the 8.8 parking brake assembly. And then I made this little adjuster here. And then there's another tab right up there on that mount for the front cable. Pretty simple. So we got to put wipers on it. And I got to figure out some kind of heater so that they don't freeze to death on the way home. I think I'm probably going to put an electric heater in it. I don't know.
Jimmy had one of them AC units, them heat AC units that I like so much, so I thought maybe I'd try that too. So we'll see if that fits under the dash. Yep, good looking Chevy. Well, we made it to Wendyburg.
Yeah, we did.
What is it, about 20 miles?
Yep, about that, yep.
Wes's little truck. Getting it ready to go.
Hi everyone, just wanted to pop on here and let you know that we're going to do a Cyber Monday sale. It will take 10% off your entire order. That will be this Monday, November 27th. Go to merlinsoldschoolgarage.com. Thanks for all your support this year. We really appreciate all of you, and thanks for watching.